Hello, welcome to the M6LZT radio station. I've got to find a better way of calling it. I don't like using the word shack. It's a bit like a shack, full of junk and radio and soldering irons and bits and bobs. There's not much happening on the frequencies today on the bands. I think there's a net going on 80 meters. But on 40 and 20, I've got just noise, complete noise. New pair of headphones, quite nice Heil headphones. Annoyingly, when I plug in the headphones into this splitter here, this one, it only gives me, because I need to split it so that I can feed the audio into the computer, but it just means now that I only get this through one headphone. But if I plug the output at the back of the radio directly into the computer, but plug the headphones in to the front of the radio, the headphones cuts off the output at the back of the radio. So at the moment I'm just trying to work out how I can feed the radio into the computer and still have stereo. The only other way is I've got a mixing desk in the house, is to bring that out and use a small mixing desk, but that's more electronics in the shack. More potential issues around RFI and all sorts. It just spells danger, but I may have to do that unless there's a way of actually having the audio coming out through the headphones at the front of the radio and also at I think it's the AF at the back of the radio. So I need to Google search that one. So there's really not much going on the HF bands this morning. Hopefully it will improve during the day. I haven't checked the band conditions, but irrespective of what the propagations say, it's a lot of noise around here at the moment. But I'll check back in a bit. But what I do need to do today is I've got a problem with the radio. It's a Yaesu FT897, so it's HF, VHF and UHF, but it's quite shy on the VHF compared to I've got a FT857 in the house that when I feed the VHF and UHF into the house, got a beautiful signal, but when I flick the switch up here, I've got a two-way switch and feed it into this radio, it's shy as anything, but the SWR on the meter is low. It's just 1 point something to 1, so it's quite low. The SWR is. The only thing I could think it could be is at the back of the radio I'm using an N-type to PL259 adapter, so that's what I'm going to try in a bit. I'm going to switch that over, but if I go on to onto VHF and put out a call out on the repeater. Well, actually no. First thing I need to check is that I've got the switch. I've got a two-way switch, coax switch, up in the corner. So I'll just need to go and switch that over. Okay, that's switched over. Let me just ping the okay, that's not right, is it? Just checking the SWR now on this. There we go. So I'm getting the repeater on S7. Mike 6 Lima Zulu Tango, checking the repeater for access. M6LZT standing by for a call. And that's coming through on here. It's about a 5.7. However, the repeater is usually blasting in. I've got an A symbol up on the radio here, which I thought was attenuation. However, when I go to the attenuation settings on the radio, it's off, and you can't use it on VHF. So I need to work out what the little A symbol is on VHF. I'm sure it's attenuating the incoming signal, but I don't know where to switch that off on VHF, because on HF you just use the ATT option next to IPO, and you just switch, you can attenuate the signal. But on VHF I can't override that, so I guess that's my next quest, is to try and fix that. Let's see if anybody else is on the repeater. 6LZT standing by for a call. Nope, that's GB3IP, local repeater in Stafford. Doesn't seem to be anybody on that for the moment. So hopefully I'll get this fixed and try and get a better incoming signal on VHF. I suspect it's just an option that I'm overlooking at the moment. Maybe I need to read the manual. Maybe the manual is the best place to... don't know why I'm wearing them for, because I'm not talking through the headphones to you. And then hopefully, if I can get that working, then I've got the setup is complete in the outside in the garage, in the shack, in the man cave. So check back in a bit, and hopefully I'll have all this fixed.